The elephant's restraint highlights the paradox of its immense power versus a seemingly insignificant tether. This situation illustrates learned helplessness, where past experiences condition a belief in one's inability to escape. Despite its physical strength, the elephant remains bound due to psychological rather than physical constraints. Learned helplessness arises from repeated experiences of failure, leading to a belief in one's inability to control outcomes. This perceived powerlessness transforms a physical constraint into a psychological barrier. The initial physical limitation evolves into an internalized sense of helplessness, restricting future actions. The elephant remains near the rope, symbolizing its past limitations. The scene subtly suggests the elephant's inherent strength and untapped potential. The visual narrative implies a shift in perspective, hinting at the possibility of overcoming limiting beliefs. Beneath a vibrant circus tent, a colossal elephant stands in stark contrast to the surrounding jubilant chaos. Upbeat music and the sounds of boisterous laughter erupt from within, yet the elephant remains placid and still. A thin rope encircles the elephant's leg, tethering it to a weathered wooden stake. The imposing size of the elephant is juxtaposed against the apparent frailty of its restraint. A single, fragile rope binds the mighty elephant, a symbol of strength, held by the thinnest of threads. The rope strains, yet the giant remains still, unyielding despite its immense power. Children's laughter echoes, a stark contrast to the silent power of the captive giant. No chains, no cages, just the psychological weight of a simple restraint. The camera lingers, emphasizing the absurdity of the situation. Such immense power, so easily contained. Under the big top, a man gazes at the elephant, an expression of bewilderment etched on his face. He approaches the circus trainer, seeking answers to the silent question in his eyes. Why doesn't that elephant just break the rope and leave? The trainer responds with a hint of sadness. When they're very young, we use the same rope. At that age, they're too small to break it. They try, they struggle, but they can't. Eventually, they stop trying. The camera closes in on the elephant's eye, reflecting a deep sense of resignation and lost hope. A young elephant calf is tethered to a stake, restricting its movement. The calf strains against the rope, attempting to break free from its constraint. Despite the calf's efforts, the rope holds firm, limiting its range of motion. Repeated failed attempts to break free lead to a decrease in the intensity and frequency of escape efforts. The elephant learns to associate the rope with an insurmountable barrier through repeated negative experiences. This learned association results in the elephant ceasing its attempts to escape, accepting the perceived limitation. An adult elephant refrains from breaking a thin rope tied to its leg, despite possessing the physical strength to do so. The elephant's inaction is due to a deeply ingrained belief, formed during its early life, that it is incapable of breaking free. The only thing restraining the elephant is the psychological barrier, the belief that it cannot break free. In the classroom, Anna sits rigidly at her desk, a storm of nerves brewing within. The teacher's voice pierces the silence, singling her out, and Anna's face flushes crimson. A sea of faces turns towards her, some sympathetic, others impatient, amplifying her distress. She shrinks back, paralyzed by anxiety, words failing her as the pressure mounts. V.O. How many of us are just like that elephant, tied down not by real limits, but by old stories we've told ourselves? The weight of unspoken expectations crushes her spirit, trapping her in a cycle of self-doubt. In the dead of night, an art studio suffocates under a veil of shadows, where the scent of turpentine mixes with the bitter aroma of regret. Mark's hidden paintings whisper tales of unfulfilled dreams beneath a shroud of dust. Mark's face is a canvas of frustration. Each step echoes the turmoil within. A voice pierces the silence. Or things we failed at once and never tried again? Sarah sits motionless in her drab cubicle, her gaze lost in the glow of the computer screen. Her face reflects the crushing weight of unfulfilled dreams and quiet desperation. She closes her eyes, envisioning a life unbound by the walls of her stifling reality. With a deep, resolute breath, she steels herself for a daring leap into the unknown. Her fingers dance across the keyboard, each keystroke a step toward liberation. A voice echoes, igniting her spirit. You are stronger than you think, wiser than you believe, and capable of far more than you imagine. In a desolate, dusty field, an elephant stands alone, tethered by a fragile rope. to a small wooden stake. The vast expanse of the open field mocks the elephant's constrained existence. The elephant listlessly flicks its tail, a gesture of weary resignation. Its eyes reflect a deep sense of resignation. The scene visually emphasizes the stark contrast between freedom and confinement. The elephant remains still, a symbol of lost liberty in an open world. In the depths of memory, a young elephant calf struggles against its restraints, each tug a testament to its unyielding spirit. Handlers loom, their presence a stark reminder of the calf's confinement, its efforts to break free thwarted at every turn. With each failed attempt, the weight of its captivity grows heavier, the dream of freedom fading into the shadows of despair. The rope, once a symbol of oppression, transforms into a self-imposed barrier, its mind now the strongest chain of all. Acceptance dawns, a quiet surrender to a fate it believes cannot be changed, the spirit within subdued by perceived limitations. The elephant stands still, a monument to its own captivity, the rope a constant reminder of the freedom it believes it cannot attain. In the heart of the dusty field, a profound transformation stirs within the elephant, its eyes reflecting a newfound awareness. Curiosity replaces fear as the elephant cautiously assesses the rope, its massive form poised between captivity and freedom. With a surge of newfound determination, the elephant pulls with increasing force, testing the limits of its confinement. The sound of snapping rope echoes, signaling the end of bondage and the dawn of liberation. Bathed in the golden light of the rising sun, the elephant walks freely into a future brimming with hope and endless possibilities.